Hey there, you guys. This is going to be a channel message reading, channel message slash reading, sorry. Possibly a reading. I don't know if I'll even need to pull cards, but Spirit just wants everybody to know that if you're feeling like everything is like not where you want it to be, or nothing is happening, or nothing seems to be working out right now, it's actually a service to you. Like the divine is doing a service to you by allowing you time to evaluate or reevaluate what's in front of you and what it is you want to create. Okay, so it's kind of like this. Like this is the little thing they've been giving me to use, a little example. So it's like I go to a restaurant and I'm going to a buffet and I see all of this stuff, okay? Some of it looks good. I might put some of this on my plate. I might put some of that on my plate. But then I go, you know what? This steak is not cooked all the way. So you go back and you ask the waiter, okay, this isn't working or this, this isn't what I want. It might need to be a little cooked more, I need it cooked a little more because it's rare. It's too rare for me. So can you cook it? Then you get it back and you try it out and it's like, oh, I don't really like it. It tastes too tough. It's not good enough. So you just ask around, is there any other type of meat that is more tender, is more good for me? And then, you get that. Here you go. Here's fish or whatever, salmon, whatever. The point what Spirit is trying to make is that there's so many things on the table for you to test out and try, and it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to actually really want those things in the end. You might test out certain things over and over again and say, well, can it be like this? Well, this job isn't working for me, but what if they move me to a different department? So they move you to a different department, you still don't like it. So it's like, what do I really want? And you start looking outside of just what's at the buffet, but you ask Spirit to send you something better that matches what you want. So right now, you could be trying on a million shoes, but if the shoes just don't feel right, you don't like the way they look on your feet, you don't see longevity in them, then you put that shoe down, you pick another shoe up and like, I like this one, but it's too expensive or it's just not the right time. So you put it back and then you might go back to it later and be like, now I can afford that shoe that I wanted. So it's like certain things maybe are not the right time and you go back and reevaluate them things or those things and say, is this what I want? And then you might pick it up again. That's a possibility. But Spirit, the point they're wanting you to make is just because you go to someone's house and they say, here's bacon, eggs, and cheese, that you can't ask them, okay, well, where's the biscuit if you want? You don't have to take everything that's there for you. That's what Spirit wants you to know. But it's not just this or that. It doesn't have to just be this or that. There's an in between. If you look for it, if you just ask around, you never know unless you ask. So Spirit is wanting you to reevaluate everything that's on the table for you. You might even realize that there's some things coming up from your past, people coming from your past, job opportunities coming up that you might have wanted in the past, certain things. So I'm just getting that right now is a time of closing of a chapter in our life. This cycle, we're coming at an end of a cycle. We're very close to this ending. So you may have to revisit a lot of past things, okay? Things that you might have not cleared up out of your life, out of your system, out of your aura. Maybe you haven't healed from certain situations, or you may haven't even closed out a situation because you haven't fully learned from it. Maybe you still have something to learn or something to look at before you move on to the next phase of your life. But what Spirit is saying, once you clearly decide what it is that you truly want and not limit yourself, things will start to move very swiftly once you weigh everything out that doesn't matter and what doesn't serve you, what you don't want, and you follow that one thing and you stick to it. Because it's like some of us may be sending out multiple orders, okay? We could be saying, okay, I want waffles, but actually, sorry, can you take that back? Can I have chocolate chips on my waffle? Then they bring it back and you go, ooh, that's gross. I don't want that. Actually, can you scratch that? Can I have an omelet instead? And the waiter is just jotting stuff down and they come back and you still don't want it. So it's like the universe is like that waiter that's rolling their eyes at you. Like, do you know what you want or not? Not that they're that frustrated with you, but it's like, do you clearly know what you want? Don't call me back to this table until you know what you want to order, pretty much. So, by being clear on this thing, it's going to, some of us might have to do clearing and energy work first because we might not be seeing things clearly. We might have energies that are blocking us, something light like that. Doesn't have to be serious things. You could be holding on to an ex-boyfriend, ex-lover. You could be holding on from some past trauma from being teased in school, being abused. Anything could still be holding you back. So what I'm getting to do here is to bring you back into balance, especially if it includes others and forgiving yourself in your past. This is a method that I found last night and I thought it was interesting. So this is a forgiveness type of prayer / ritual. So using a pink candle and a blue candle, you're going to set the intention and you're going to pray and say, it's time to forgive and forget. You will no longer be sad. Once again, you will be glad and grateful that we met. And they're saying to repeat this ritual as needed, okay, or that prayer, okay. So some of you are, like I said, revisiting the past. It's coming up to the surface. Exes are coming back. Ex-friends that you let go of, or job offers calling you back. It could be anything. It might be that there's something that you're afraid to confront within that. And it was kind of like the metaphor that I used in another video, that you're confused whether or not this person is the one for you because every time you think about, I wish I had love, that person pops up in your mind and you go, oh, maybe that's the one. Spirit is saying, no, I'm blocking the gate until you face me, you confront me, and you finally release. Then I can give you the key and you can move on into the next phase and you can find that person or you can find that dream job. But until you confront what's in front of you, what's holding you back, you can't move to the next phase of your life. Okay. So I don't know if that concludes it, but let's just see if Spirit has anything that they want to say. Some of you are struggling with contracts and stuff like that. Like you're looking at paperwork and you're like, I don't know if this is right for me, if this is good. Go with what feels good to you, even if it, it kind of has some holes in it to you. Like it might not have everything that the other contracts had, but that other contract just doesn't sit well with you. Pay attention to your feelings. That's the biggest thing that they want to relay to you. Okay, because some of you are like making some heavy decisions and Spirit is telling you go with what feels right, not all of the benefits, because this job could have all of the benefits, or this career could have everything that you thought you could ever dream of, but then when you get down to the nitty gritty, you got gypped. So pay attention to how you feel. This person may look like Prince Charming, or she may look like Princess or whatever, Princess Diana, and then when you get with her, then it's something different. Prince Charming is abusive or whatever, just not really what you look for, not all that you thought it would be. It doesn't have to be that dramatic, but the New Life card came out. This is all about an ending of a cycle. You're creating, and also as you move along. So it's kind of at the bottom of the deck, you have breathe. So this is the meditation card for me. So needing to meditate about certain things, weigh all of the options, all the pros and cons before you make any conclusions. They both have 9s, 39 and 29. So as you're focusing on creating a new life, and before this new life can come in, you got to make some sort of conclusions. You got to weigh the options, meditate on it, think about it really deeply. You have the Four of Air, which is the contemplation card. It tells you time to rest or take a vacation. Allow more time before making a decision. Meditating may provide answers. So it's pretty much telling you the same thing. The Justice card, fair and just decisions. Do what you know is right and stand up for your beliefs. So follow your intuition and your guidance. You can't go wrong with that. This is in your favor. It's like a double coin, a double-sided thing. You have to make the decision for yourself. It's there. There's things on the table. Do I take it? Do I have to take it all? No. The Three of Air, great sadness. Take time to heal, the need to forgive yourself and others. There goes that healing again. So you're going to have to, these are the things that they're telling you over. It's like they're repeating everything that I said. Page of Water, intuitive, sensitive, artistic, friendly. A new person enters your life. Or relationships begin a new phase. Heightened psychic ability. So it's really about the intuition, sensitivity, and heightened psychic abilities that stand out to me. Pay attention to your intuition and your gut feelings. It might be new, a little scary for you to trust in this information for whatever reason, but Spirit is telling you to trust in your feelings, your gut. Something feels off, it is. If it feels right, go with it, even if it's irrational, illogical. The Page of Water is a young energy, so you might feel like, I can't lean on this. This isn't that reliable. Something about it is too dreamy, too irrational, but something I just feel. Trust your feelings. There's healing that needs to be done. These things that are coming up to the surface in your mind, these memories, these thoughts of these people, they're reaching out to you, past people coming back. There's healing in that. You need to reevaluate. Also, meditate is important. They want you to meditate before you make any decisions. Make sure that you make a just decision based upon what's right for you and what you truly believe in and what you truly want for yourself, because I feel like this is a karmic cycle that is ending. So you must make the right decision. You have to choose wisely, okay? I don't see anything else or anything else that wants to come up. Let's see if I can get anything from my true love cards, like as advice, maybe in the love area. Emotional freedom. So you got to get out of this rut. And a lot of you are needing to see your value and your self-worth before you can even move on to the next phase of your life. You also got to know that you are valuable and worthy of what it is that you truly want. Don't limit yourself, because it's like you're holding and suppressing your truth. You're suppressing what's in your heart and what you really want and desire by staying stagnant in things that don't work for you, that aren't good for you, people that aren't good for you, situations, environments, and you're not moving and you're wondering why. But Spirit is saying you can't move until you make a right and just decision for yourself. We can't make decisions based upon what someone else wants for us or what we think other people would approve of. I got to do this for me because it feels good to me. It feels right to me. This is what makes me happy. And I got to go for my dreams. I got to go for what I desire in this life. And I can't allow people to hold me back for what I'm giving birth to, what I'm creating. I got to trust in my own guidance, my own intuition. And that's what's going to liberate you. But it all relies on how you see yourself, your self-respect. How much do you really love yourself? How much do you really value that thing that you say that you want or you believe you can have or achieve or be in life? How much do you truly believe in that? Okay, so that's your reading, you guys. I hope that this helps you, brings you some clarity, and as always, you guys, I send you lots of love and lots of light.